here, and this is Elsie. I got a special request. Someone requested to see her in the videos. So meet Elsiana. She's my 5-year-old Shih Tzu. Very spoiled. So guys, it's the first week in March, and I'm going to show you, give you a little tour of the garden, the backyard, so that you get to see what's happening in the first week of March. Everything is coming back to life. Everything is looking good. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. Okay? Bye bye. She's too spoiled. So friends, these are the eggplant that we planted, I would say like 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks ago. And look how beautiful they're coming along. They're coming along really nicely. I'm quite happy with these. So on the side of that, we have our tomatoes. And guys, look at this. We have so much tomatoes here. And this one tree is doing so much better than the other trees. I don't know why, but this one is growing really, really well. And it's quite a tall tree too. Like, look at this. I'm like 5'6", and this is like past my shoulders. It's really growing well. So these are coming along nicely too. They're starting to flowers now. But again, for some reason, that particular one grew past these. So these are coming along okay now though. Over here, my husband planted bandania, and he liked this herb for some reason. And this is a pumpkin tree. It grew by itself, and I feel bad pulling it out. I don't know what to do with it, so we'll decide on that later. And over here, we have all the Surinamese baji that we planted earlier. They're now catching up nicely. And guys, look at this, our soursop tree finally coming back to life. So there is hope. So happy about this. And it's coming along nicely too. And on this side, guys, we have our dragon fruit. This was like from a small plant that I have gotten earlier. And look how much it has grown. And this one here, I actually took it off. It was at the bottom here. I took it off from here, let it dry, and the bottom crust over. Then I planted here. This was another branch too, but I don't think this one is gonna catch. It's just that I don't want branches at the bottom here, because this is gonna grow up. So I'm just keeping the upper branches. So I don't know if this one is gonna grow also, but it's worth a try. And friends, over here under this beautiful mango tree, I have all my seedlings. And this is a nice spot because it keeps them nice and cool. I planted some okra, and also I planted some bora or long beans, the yard long beans, we call it bora. And they're growing so nicely here. So guys, on this side I have some more seedlings. This one is same, and the same bursts out so quickly, like the yard long beans, so they germinate really fast. I have some sunflower. I also have cucumbers, zucchini, yellow squash, and I even put watermelon. So my plan is to try watermelon this year. Look at this girl. Elsie, no. She wants to bite the leaf. Bad girl. Yeah, so they're coming along nicely. And so friends, under the downs tree, I also have some plants going on there. I have here the raspberry bush, and I planted these from bare root, and they're coming along nicely. And so next to that, I have some dahlia plant that I started in pots. The dahlia bulbs, these are really pretty. I have the lavender and the red. So I can't wait for these to grow. And on this side here, in a big pot, I have the passion fruit. And look how tall it has gotten. It's really viney. I have a small trellis here, and I think we're gonna have to expand on the trellis. So look at it, it's so tall. So definitely we'll have to expand on the trellis. So guys, that music is coming from my neighbor's place. Anyway, this is my other soursop tree, and it's coming back to life also. And over the winter, I had trimmed all the trees, and I'm so glad that I did. Everything is coming back to life. And on this side here, I have my guava. I put it in a large container. I know at some point we'll have to take it out, but for now, it's gonna stay here. And let's see how well it does. Our avocado tree is next to that, and it's growing so nicely. It's gotten so tall. And on this side is the gooseberry tree. I also put this in a container, and it's quite happy in the container for now. So, and the next to that, we have our sugar apple tree. And guys, look at this. It's coming back to life. I'm so happy when I saw this. So that's really great. And moving on to our Saijan tree or moringa tree, it has come back so nicely. We had trimmed it really short, and look how fast it has grown back. So it's growing really healthy, and the leaves are so nice. Beautiful tree. And there is our lemongrass or fever grass as we call it. And then on this side, we have our blackberry, and this is a strawberry within the blackberry pot. Look at these blackberries, guys. So guys, look at the figs. Like, this is almost ready to pick, and this one too. And this is the brown turkey fig, and it's growing really good in the container. It's quite happy in the container. I have a lot of new growths, and look at that, some baby figs coming out there too. So it's doing really well. Friends, I got a peach tree. I really have to stop going to Lowe's because every time I go, I end up getting a plant. I don't have space. I don't know why I got it. It was for $27, and it was so nice. It even have a flower on it. So friends, look at the Mayor lemon. It's doing really well. And I think these are going to hold because it has a good size on it. So this is doing really well in the container. Quite happy with its new home. So I'm gonna leave this right here. So guys, over here I have some okra plants, and I have them in grow bags. Like, I got these grow bags from Amazon, and they were like 5 for $20, and it's good quality grow bags. So and these okra plants are actually container variety. These are the baby baba okra, and this is my first year trying them. So we're gonna grow these in the container and see how well it does. I like the grow bags. So we'll see. So they're container variety, and they're supposed to do well. On this side, I have the strawberries, and they're coming along well. And this is the planter box that we put up, and they're doing quite well actually. Look at these. They're already flowering. So friends, look at our lettuce. Now we can come out every day and pick nice, fresh, organic lettuce. And the planter box was a really good idea. The only regret I have here is that the width of the box, like this is, across here is 8 inches. We should have done it at least 1.5 feet. So it's a bit narrow, but it's something to think about. So if you guys are thinking of doing one like this, make it wider, at least 1.5 feet, so you get the most out of it. But it was a really great idea. Look at these. So we pick fresh organic one now every day. Guys, look at the blueberries. It's doing so well in the container also. And we also have our raspberry next to it, and this is also doing really well in a large container. This is the other blueberry tree, and this one is now flowering. So there are 2 different varieties. Like this is a different one, and it's full of bloom right now. Over here we have our orange tree and it's now in full bloom. But I have to tell you, it had like leaf miner disease on it. So it was a battle. You know, we took off a lot of branches and old leaves. Like it got a good pruning. And then I sprayed it with neem oil, and after that, you know, we give it some organic citrus fertilizer, and I saw it came back really good. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on this now. So I think we'll need to do one more treatment, but I don't know, I don't want to do it now when it's in bloom. So, but eventually we'll get around to do one more. So all these are like new growths here, as you can see. So it's doing well now. So friends, this is my little corner that I like so much. Over here I have some cassava. You know, I got some sticks and we planted it. And over here, this is bell peppers. Like, you know, it just grew by itself. You know, we never threw away the kitchen scraps. So this just kind of grew there and I just let them. So I have a couple more here, which I, you know, kind of space them out. So they're coming along nicely. And over there I have some more cassava. Over here, under the cashew tree, there's a pumpkin tree. And this grew by itself also. And I don't know what to do with it. I think we're going to leave this here and see where it goes. This is some chaurai bhaji. My Guyanese friends will know this one. Chaurai bhaji, guys. And here is the cashew tree. It does have some new growths on it, like here. So it survived the winter, so that's, you know, really good. Over here I have my little cane patch, and then next to that I have a banana plant. I planted this, it's like the first year I'm planting banana. We had one in front, but I never paid much mind to it, but this is the first time I'm actually planting one. So we'll see how this goes. And there's Elsie chasing lizards. Like this is her fun. Like all day she can be chasing the lizard. One day she catch one in her mouth. I had real trouble to get it out. This is our Julie mango tree, and it's a dwarf Julie mango tree. It's loaded with bloom. And this is what happens every year. Like it will full with bloom, and then by the end of the season we'll get like about one or two mangoes, sometimes three. So next to that we have our cherry tree. Over the winter, you know, this got a good pruning also, and it has a lot of new growths, and it's starting to bloom also. So this is a really good tree to have. Like you can have fruit year round here in Florida. It's just like about 2 months that it will not be fruiting during the winter, but right after that it bounces back, and you know, you start getting fruits right away. Like in a couple weeks we'll be picking cherries. So it's a really good tree to have. Just love this tree. The fruit is really good, packed with vitamin C. Really love this tree. Over here we have the golden apple tree, or the June plum. And you know, it made a comeback. All these are new growths, new leaves. So friends, I realize the video is getting so long, so I'm gonna stop here. And so this is what my garden, my backyard looked like in the first week of March. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. This is the avocado tree, guys. So it's loaded. It's shedding all its leaves right now, so every day I have to rake the leaves. This is my neighbor's tree, and it's packed with bloom. So friends, thank you so much again, and take care. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.